Okay, again, like I always say, first of all, this is GBP USD. You will have to identify key areas where market will likely head towards or reprice. So in this 12 months time frame, because in the lower time frame there is nothing, we have traded like very
Andrew, are
close
you
to this area.
talking? Because if you are, I don't know why I don't hear you.
Okay,
Can you hear me?
we can hear you. Rose.
Yes, I can hear both of you.
I can't hear nobody. Wait a minute.
So in this 12 months, we have open and close right here. This is the closest area. And of course, we have all those highs, right? And this one right here. But we don't really need to take this one. We just take the open and close level, which is this one right here first. And now you can go down to your monthly time frame. So in the monthly time frame, what do we have? We have a low and a high. So, and we have this area that price is moving away from to where we traded above this area. Now we are here, and we also have another area here. So let's go to the weekly time frame. In the weekly time frame, this area where price is currently at right now is a key area, and again this candle right here is also a key area. And what do we have in this area? This price moving higher. We have a fair value gap. We have a fair value gap that price traded into to what? To take out this high. Not just that high, now we have also taken a significant high. And if we broke above this high, throughout this week, I would like to see price return back to some significant area in this price action.
Andrew,
Yes,
yes. I just wanted to ask, are you recording or do you want me to record or?
I'm recording. You can also record if you want.
No, if you're recording, then that's fine. Okay.
All right. So now we have a fair value gap, price reprise, and price move to seek this external, not just this external, this significant high as well. And our price is in one point of interest. And remember, we have a higher time frame level where price may likely reprise this area, and we have the monthly area right here, and as well the open and close level right here, which also causes this gap right here where price is currently at right now. So this high doesn't matter anymore, this one doesn't matter anymore, and this one as well. So what we can see is that price moved away from this low towards this area. The daily time frame, what do we have from this area? We have fair value gap, fair value gap. When price took a low, it displays to the upside, leaving a significant area of interest. And where are we right now? Price is in a premium point of interest as well. So in this area, we want to see if price may return back into this area of interest and continue going higher, where towards this level and or towards this level, but these levels are kind of far away. So we aim for the closest level, which is this one or this high that will be created. So what point of interest do we have around this level? One, we have this area. Why this area? This area is overlapping a fair value gap and this series of candle. So this is a good area. Remember, this is a low because this low broke this high from a higher time frame. There was a fair value gap that was created in the weekly right here. When this price repriced this area, then we move what to seek this high. What does price do every time? We reprice area of liquidity and we rebalance inefficiency, which is the fair value gap, from internal to external. So now we've broken this structure and this structure. This is a low and this is a high. We are in area of interest right now as well. If you go to the 4 hour, what can you see in the 4 hour regarding this price? Maybe 4 hour is not the best. Let's go down to the 12 hour, 6 hours, 8 hours, and 3 hours. Nothing much really, but we can see this huge imbalance that was created, and price was repriced this area and rejecting this area as well. So let's just go down to our normal time frame. We have a balanced market, then price shoot up to sweep the high, then displays to the downside, broken below this area. So which means this open and close level is an important area where you could have entered from, because price is within a higher time frame point of interest, this and this, which I just took out right now, and we created a balanced market. Price swept the high and displays closes below this. This open and close could have been your entry. If you go down to the lower time frame, what is that open and close? A classic model. You can see a sweep of Asia, a displacement, and price now reprice this area to probably continue going down. Tomorrow is Friday, yes. Maybe we will see a reversal around this area to trade this market down. But another thing is that every point of interest in this market holds. They can react to price. We have a 4 hour fair value gap. You can never rule that out. It's a point of interest. It's a point of interest. And the daily, we have one here, and also this one that is way stronger. The only thing is, when price reach your point of interest, you want to look if price is respecting that area or not. If price is not respecting that area, that means you will be aiming for the overall area, the strongest area that you have marked out from the higher time frame perspective. But this is intraday quick scalp. So we have a 4 hour fair value gap right here. we will want to see what price is going to do if we get here. If price want to continue going higher, then it can reoff off this area and continue going higher. But if price want to keep going down, then we will have to see a break below this area, whether from the 1 hour or any time frame, it doesn't matter, but not giving us that sign that price wants to move away by like disrespecting the down candles that will be created while price is selling. So this is what we have on GU. I expect maybe a sell back into this area and continue going higher probably next week or something, because tomorrow is Friday. So again, never rule this out. Price can keep going higher from this area because this is a fair value gap, and we have a low being created. What is the daily time frame? So what is that? Those low are previous day low and previous day high as well. That's why you shouldn't rule that area out. Price can what? Run this low into this fair value gap and keep on going higher. Previous day low, previous day high right here. We don't need to mark that one out. But here, this is one setup for tomorrow. Price, if price, swap Asia low into this area and give you a confirmation to trade, it might also tap into this area. I don't think, because this is another level. Price might just come like this and reject of this area, give you that confirmation to continue going higher. Even if you as a trader, you can just target this high, it could be enough. Just target this high, and that's it. I think I posted GU charts on GU Trade. I'm not sure if I did or not. It was from here, around this level. This morning, I took this trade from here, well, to this area. And after that, price started moving down because this was my target. I didn't want to hold because I was expecting price to probably sell down to keep moving down. So my target was from here to this high. What happened? Why did I take this trade from here? It's simple. I think you guys will go through this PDF anyway. In the 1 hour time frame, this is a fair value gap in the 1 hour time frame right here. This is the reason why I took this trade. So when I was looking at this price action, in this, I think you guys can see my entire screen. You can see this note, right?
Yes.
Okay. So here, look at what we want: Asia high or low to be swept, and price trading into a point of interest anyway, or Asia to sweep liquidity and trade into a point of interest. I wanted to write here. If we didn't take out Asia high or low, that means Asia session traded into higher time frame point of interest that was not mitigated. So that is where you will look for entry, but London or New York will be the distribution session. So what happened right here? This is a fair value gap and I knew price will likely retest this area, right? So this was a fair value gap from the 1 hour. And I can also post the trade that I took with that, because I was risking I just use 8 lot sizes, and I will show you guys the trade anyway. So as soon as price get into here, what did I say? This is a low. A low is a liquidity. You have a low, a high, right? This is a liquidity. It's like equal lows. You can see the candles right here as well. They are relative equal lows. So, and I also have a fair value gap from the 1 hour. This Asia session, what did the Asia session do? It swept this low into this fair value gap. And what? It displays higher. What happened here? Even with the way I show you guys, this is the last down candle that moved into this point of interest. We closed above it. The entry could be from here to here. But what I did was, when we traded into this area, I went down to the lower time frame. Right here. 15 minutes. Where is it? 15 minutes. I think you guys have to read this note anyway, the one I've just posted to you guys, and the one I will show you guys right now.
Okay, wait, let me ask you this. Are you saying you bought GU in Asian session?
Look at where I bought GU from here. This is London
From
session.
over there, so that's London.
This
Okay.
Asia session swept liquidity into a higher time frame
Yes.
profit trade. What happened? It created a setup. This is where I bought GU.
Okay.
This is one example of don't be scared of missing out. Price was moving. You know what I was thinking? I was like, shit, there is another area right here. I was like, okay, maybe price just use this area to push price higher. But again, why is price using this area if we haven't even started London session? You see where London session start from? When price came back, again right here, it wasn't even London. This was London, this green candle. This green candle moved higher as soon as London opened. View, I said, okay, fuck it, I made this trade. But I was still paying attention to this area. I was still paying attention. As soon as this red candle, boom, black candle, I just like, okay, this is the trade. Pew, TP all the way. This is London session. Asia session did the setup. Like I say, if Asian low or high wasn't taken, that means it probably swept liquidity and traded into a higher time frame point of interest. This is just intraday, like quick session trading. This is the 1 hour fair value gap. Then it created this setup. You see what happened here? A high, a low, a high, a low. We broke. Look at this node. Entry is from the 4 hour, 1 hour, or the 15 minutes. As soon as we see an engulfing candle and close above or below opposite candle in a point of interest with body closure, a return to the candle body for entry, or a structure in the 1 hour or 15 minutes is shifted. If there is no straight body candle engulfing was created during the process, your point of entry can be a fair value gap or other block, and your other block can be series of candle, and a retest of your level is entry. What is this? Is series of candles, not just one. There was no straight candle body that was closed above this area, so that means I knew this is a structure.
Andrew,
Yes, ma'am.
Andrew,
Yeah.
somebody wants to join.
Why did he leave before? So you see, there was no straight candle in this time frame, 15 minutes time frame. So the thing was a structure, a high, and this is also a high. But this is the first high, so I don't need to think about this one right here. This one right here. As soon as this high was broken, so this series of candle becomes my area of interest. That's why I marked them out. And price returns this area in London. Boom. It was around 2,500 because it was 8 lot sizes, and I was risking very, it was like 1 to 4 or something. This was the entry, like this. So around 1 to 4 anyway. I think I was risking like $600 or $700 on this trade. Then boom, it didn't really take like any minute straight to TP. So, and this is for this. I'm showing you guys like just how you can take a trade. It doesn't have to be like a straight. Once your setup is right, it has to be right. Identify a fair value gap. We swept a low into this fair value gap. I went down to the 15 minutes time frame to look for structure. So what was the structure telling us here? We were creating a low, a high, a low, a high, a low. Into where? A fair value gap. The price shift market. Why did price have to switch market if price doesn't want to go higher? And again, we have a level that hasn't been tested. So I knew, okay, now price is about to go higher to test this level. You see, as soon as price hit TP, tested this level, price started moving down. I don't care about this down move anymore because I'm already okay with the trade I've taken. I don't want to go like back and forth, back and forth. Probably right here, you can see there is no structure shift right here when we mitigate this area, and kind of like a straight body closure of a candle, but not so much, not so much. If we go to the 3 minutes time frame, then you can see like a high and low, a high, then a close, but here we didn't really test this body or something. So the 5 minutes wasn't, didn't give me anything much, and even the, what is it called, the 3 minutes and the 15 minutes, no, we didn't see any like straight body closure or something. But the 1 hour, you have a structure that was formed after we now mitigate this higher time frame point of interest. We have a low candle, a higher candle, and this displacement, this becomes your entry to the downside. So if this price, if GU will likely move higher today, which is Friday, we have previous day low and high. So which means they are liquidity. And what do we have here? We have a 4-hour fair value gap and a 4-hour demand area, which is your order block. So what is this? Liquidity low into our higher time frame point of future, which is the fair value gap or this area right here. You can just take a trade from there and aim for this side if you see a setup. So I don't know how many pips, depends on the time frame you are taking the trade from. You can aim for this 60 something pips, depends how the setup form, or 80 something pips on GU. If you don't want to trade GU, you can also look for the pair that you are trading and do your analysis just the same way I'm showing you right now. And so let's go to gold. So gold, we all know that price moved from one point of interest to another point of interest, meaning either from internal to external, which is reprice in rebalancing efficiency. So we need to what? Reprice area of liquidity by taking out a high or low, which are area of liquidity. Gold, in the weekly time frame, we have a fair value gap. Let me just a fair value gap that price moved into, right? So which means price wants to take out this high. What? We're rebalancing efficiency. We want to what? Seek external liquidity or reprice area of liquidity, just like that. But now, how do you do this? It doesn't have to move straight to this area. When you go to the 4-hour, what do you see here? This candle engulfed this candle. Did you trade into the body yet? No. So this body is a key level for me. I know maybe price will reprice this area before taking out this high, for sure. Then in the 1 hour, no, in the 4-hour, I mean, that was the daily anyway. That was the daily. In the 4-hour, what do we have here? We also have this area in the 4-hour, the price haven't, repriced, because when we were trading down, we traded into this area. What do we want to see? We want to see a candle like this break and close above this down candle, which we did. And structure wise, around this area, you can also look for structure broken, but like we already found some that what we are looking for. So there is no need for we to be going down to the lower time frame. Even in the lower time frame, what do we have? We have a high, a low, and from this low to this high, we now moved above and broke this area. So we can say price retest this area plus the gap that was created. So price need to fill this area. So this is also an entry right here. As soon as we tapped into this area, what do we have? We have this candle closes above this candle, and this becomes your entry. If you didn't take this trade straight away, this now become your entry to trade this market higher, to where we know price is heading either to this high for sure. In the daily time frame, you can also look for areas like this. Price may react from this area. Doesn't mean that price will hold to keep going down. That can also happen, but you as a trader, you are just taking the step. Like, okay, so if I should take an entry here, where would I likely take my profit from? Those kind of area that you already identified from the higher time frame, like this one or this one. But if you look, we have, what is this? Open and close level. I sold gold today, right? I'm going to show you guys. We have open and close level, which means this is a level that price may likely return to because it's closer. This is far away. This is far away. This is closer. That's why I said everything in this market, they hold price. One way or the other, like the price reacts off those levels. So I identified this area. This might be the area that price, because this price needs to go higher. That is something that comes into my mind as soon as I was like looking at gold. Why does price need to go higher? Price is moving from here, so we need to go to this high. But again, we created a balanced market, right? Which means the high and low, they are liquidity. Its area price may likely seek. What does price do? Price always like to seek liquidity into a point of interest. And in this case, where do we have our point of interest? We have our point of interest here and here. This is where we have our point of interest. So I identified this area and high and low of the previous day. Then in the 4-hour, what do we have? We did have this area yesterday, this fair value gap, that price moved in. You see, it respected this area, we moved away. Now we have this area that we haven't mitigated, a fresh demand area, and plus we have a low, which is previous day liquidity, that we need to seek and get into this area. What happened? Right here, if price was going to go higher, at least we need to buy from, low or something. So we have this area and we have liquidity sweep of this area. This is where I took gold from. Let me see, London session. This was the 1 hour right here. This fair value gap was created right here. So my thought was like, okay, we have this area that they have like price haven't mitigated. So I'm just going to short this market from this area. My stop loss was around this high, because I see this high was swept right here. Asia session swept this high, and we have this candle right here. that broke and closed below this area, and we also created a fair value gap. So my thought was, okay, maybe I'm going to short this market here, and for price to target this level, because this is a level that price needs to come to, and probably to continue going higher, because market always need money, liquidity, for market to move. So as soon as London, I just take the trade from here, from that fair value gap. Where is it? Right here. Then I just allow the price to run. I think I close somewhere around this area. Should it be the 5 minutes or something? Right here. This is where I close my trade. Boom. Why? This is a point of interest. So even if this is where we are coming, but I'm rather safe around this level. And okay, if price hits here and start reversing, to seek the high first before we want to go down. So as soon as I take my trade, I just put my TP right here. Then that's all. And you see, this is the level where we are coming to. As soon as we hit this level, price started returning back up. You see right here, a high was taken, market shift structure, so price move into this area as well by taking this high. So, and price created the fair value gap for me right here, for me to enter off and target that 5 minutes area, because this 5 minutes area was from yesterday.
Wait,
If
Andrew,
yes,
can you go back to what you just showed where it shifted market?
right here,
Yeah, I think on the 1 hour, or was it the 4 hour you just had?
no, this one right here,
Mm-hmm.
it's not the
Can
forward.
you zoom out a little bit, please?
Yeah,
No. So we can see what's on the left.
right here we have a high that was run.
Yes.
Price moved from here to run this high.
Yes.
When a high or low is run, these are area of interest. So
Yes.
once you see, either market structure shift or like an engulfing, there is a probability that you can take a trade and target, like, there is a reason of me targeting this area, because this is a high.
Yes.
So if price move from here to break this high, sweep the high, break the high, doesn't matter. So where price may likely return to, price need to respect this low somehow and probably continue going higher. So this is the reason why I targeted this area, even if a low needs to be run like a previous day low or something, and a higher time frame area is here, price might not come here. As a trader, you must have all of this thing in check. This is a low where price moved away from yesterday, and price shift market structure, price reprice this area and coming back down. So maybe this low will be protected. I don't know. Even if there's a high time frame area here, maybe this area will be protected. So for me as a trader, I looked for area in this low. Where was my area? I knew we took this trade from here up. So that means the last area of interest is here. The fair value gap was there. Let me take this one out. Right here. So this is where I will target. From this area to this area. Even if it's going to go down here, once I make my money, I'm good. 20 lot size from here to here, 21K, done.
So hold on, if you change the time frame from maybe to, was that a high? Was that like the previous day high that it took out?
Which one? This one?
Mm-hmm.
It's the
Is that
previous
the
day high.
previous day high?
It is the previous day high. Where is
yeah,
it?
okay.
Right here. It's the previous day high.
Okay.
It's the previous day high. You guys already know all of this. They are key levels. Once a high or low is run, it's not just about previous day or previous week.
Yeah.
A high, once a high or low is run,
Yeah.
it's now left for you as a trader to look for some reason, some sign. This is a shift in market structure. Why? Because market was making a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high. Then we broke this structure right here.
Yeah.
Am I the only one seeing a break of structure?
I see it, but
I
I
didn't
mean, I
have
see it
a
now that you actually pointed out, because
yeah.
before I did try to sell gold
Mm-hmm.
throughout the week, but my entries were not.
The best.
Yeah.
Okay. So this that is why I shared this PDF file with you. It's not like a PDF, just my note or something. It's two things. A high was taken. I want to see what either a candlestick closes and closes below this last green candle, right? Then I can take my trade. Or if I didn't see a straight candle that closes below this one, I need to see a shift in market structure like this. Is there anything that I wrote down there that I'm not showing you guys? Right here, we okay. As soon as we see an engulfing candle and a close above or below opposite candle in a point of interest, what is your point of interest in this case? This your high, right? Your high is your point of interest in this case. And where is it? With body closure, a return into the candle body for your entry. That is your entry, right? Or a shift in the 1 hour or 15 minutes. Or a structure in the 1 hour or 15 minutes is shifted if there is no straight body candle engulfing was created during the process. That means if there was not like a straight candle that closes below this area, then this is your other choice. You understand?
Yes, because that first black candle did not go all the way.
Exactly.
One
So that
single
means
candle.
you cannot take this trade now. You don't know if this trade is going to go down. What about if it's just going to respect this area? You understand?
Yeah.
Because this is the last little high. What? 15 minutes time frame. So what happened? You waited to see a shift in market structure. You see? As soon as we shift that market structure, what happened? Price was now going back. Going back where we have a high that was created, a low. What happened again? Asia section traded back into what?
It's that value.
Area.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
What happened? We created a low, a high, a lower low. In the 1 hour, what do you have in that area? A fair value gap. The whole story is already with you now. Everything has completed, is completed. The whole story is there. What do you want to do? Entry. Price traded back into this area. That's your entry. And right here, as soon as we traded into this area, we have this last up candle right here, because this one we didn't close below. We created a low, then high. What happened? This red candle or black candle, I mean, closed below this. See them? Like this. What time did price reprice that area? London session. As soon as London session open, first candle, pim, it tap into this area. Second one, too. Third one, then a drop. Where is your target now? Where is this market moving from before we created the high? From here. Look for this area, because this was the entry of yesterday to the upside. Now, if we created a low like this, then this area will likely be where price will target. Forget about this one now. For you to be safe, this is a low, a high. So we know this market is bullish. Price might just retest this area and continue going higher. So this is a safe bet. Of course, the low is a safe bet before this higher time frame point of interest. What about if you don't know there is a point of interest right here? This will be your safe bet. Is that understood?
Yes, in hindsight it is.
So now let's look at gold real analysis now. We have what? A daily area where price could test and what? Probably move down and continue going higher. And we also have levels down here that price may likely test and continue going higher. So a 4-hour time frame, what can we see? We still have a high, a low. This low, how is it? Remember, this break is not really important because this is a higher time frame point of interest that we traded into, and that means we need to seek this high first. This is when if we are talking about if we seek liquidity, we will likely seek the opposite liquidity. Where is the opposite liquidity in this case? Holy shit, my battery is going down. Let me plug my computer. Okay, so where is the opposite liquidity? This high. And in that opposite liquidity, where is the higher time frame point of interest? This area is the higher time frame point of interest. Opposite liquidity, previous day highs and previous day highs. So we have two previous day high right now, this and this. So market is going to open, right? This is the narrative when I was teaching, the last other classes we had. This is the narrative I'm going to show you guys, like you have to think about when you are trading, right? So
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry, but you just said that the black candle in the middle right here,
this one,
yes.
what happened?
So it took the liquidity from
This
where,
is liquidity grab.
yes.
Is whether it closed below it, that doesn't matter. Once
Okay.
price take a liquidity, we
Mm-hmm.
will like to take the opposite liquidity. This is
Yes.
the opposite liquidity.
Yeah.
So you as a trader, there is only one or two things that you need to know right now. We took this liquidity into a higher time frame point of interest. We need to take this liquidity into where a higher time frame point of interest. Where is price? I always say this to you guys. Price is here. So if I know price is here and we will likely buy up to take this liquidity into this area, where can I buy this market from? This is the same thing I'm repeating. I want this thing to sink into you guys, like into your head. Where is price? Price is here. Where is price likely to go? This high and this high. This high to this area. So if this price needs to go to this high and this high, where can I enter this trade from? So now it now comes down to your point of interest.
Yes.
Where is your point of interest? Right now, this is the only
open
point
and
of
close.
interest that I have here. That is why I'm showing you guys every possible point of interest in this market. This is one point of interest that is visible right now to me in this time frame. So I already identified this area. What is this? OCPOI, open close level, bottom right here. What? 4 hour right here. So which means if price tap into this area, you want to go down 1 hour 15 minutes to see an entry. What is your target? You already have your target. This is how trading goes. You already have your target, high or this area. Now it's your choice. I want to take my profit from here, get out from the market, and let the market do whatever they want to do. Here, okay, it's the same because it's a point of interest from the higher time frame as well. This is your choice now. You already have your point of interest. Like I always say, where is price? Where is price likely to go to? Okay, where can I get into the price? Here is the place. And now if you go to the 1 minute 1 hour time frame, what do you have here? This is still open and close, and this area right here. So now we are waiting for price to probably trade into this area and give us a setup that we need to see to what? Aim for what? This high. Simple as that. 15 minutes. How does 15 minutes look? 15 minutes is like this. Now you can read the structure from the 15 minutes time frame. What is 15 minutes showing? We have a high, a low, a high, a low. Then we broke this high from here. I know price has retested this area. When price retests this area, what do we have? Not really clean break like this from here. Let me see. Take this one out. And this is where we broke from this low. This is where we broke this high. So which means if this low or this low is the area, where is your point of interest? It could be these two candles or this one right here. So I'm here showing this open and closed level is a key area you guys have to watch out for. If price get here, then you want to see a reaction for if you can get in, whether from the 15 minutes, 1 hour, or the 5 minutes, whatever time frame you want to use. But pay attention to this area because now price needs to seek the opposite liquidity for sure, which is this area. And mind you, because we still have what? A level right here. That is why if you don't see any entry start here, then watch the market because you also identify another level right here. So it might be that this price is coming to this other level before we now go higher. So what does the price do again? It seeks more liquidity, all these previous day low again, and of course all these lows. So only thing that guarantee your win is when price tap into your point of interest. Is there your entry style, a shift in market structure, or a straight candle engulfing? Yes, if there is, then is your entry. If there is not, watch price to trade into the next point of interest, which will be here or this low. This low can be taken and price can give you what you wanted to see right here below this area, which we also have area right here. So this is for this. For what you can see, this is what I'm looking at. Any question?
No, now I see. That makes sense. Thank you.
All right. So this is good, like simple analysis, a point of interest, opposite liquidity that needs to be seek, and a point of interest in 4 hour that price may likely retest. And that is why I say every high and low is important, not just previous day or previous week or month. So in this case now, you think about this thing very well. I want you guys to think. You see, this is a 4 hour candle. What is this 4 hour candle showing you guys? Inside bar. And inside bar is what? A balanced market. So which means the high and low is what? Liquidity. This is previous candle high and low. They are liquidity. So market always need liquidity. That means if price wants to respect this area now, what is market doing? It's going to seek this low, this candle low, into this point of interest to continue going higher. It's not just previous day low or high is like liquidity or important in the market. No. Previous candle high and low, they are liquidity. They are liquidity in the market as well. So they are also important. this is 4 hour, so it's not just like 1 minute or something. Every previous candle high and low, they are important. So just imagine the narrative behind this. We have a point of interest identifier around here. So market needs liquidity to move. Where is the liquidity hanging around in this case? Here, this low, this high, balanced area to mitigate this area. Then price will now seek this high and overall high right here into where a higher time frame point of interest. But we don't need to mark this out, because it's no point. We already know where we are targeting. What do you think? You see, this is OC level right here, open and close. You can see double rejection. If I should go down to, like, I don't know, some minutes or something like this is a low created. I'm just showing you guys, this is an open and close level, right? So this is a low that was created. What do you see? A shift in market structure. And where is your entry? It's your choice. You can enter off this market from this body right here. Your stop loss will always be here as well. You can enter from this OC level. Your stop loss will always be there. You can enter from this last candle.
Yeah, from the green one.
It's just up to you. And in this case, what? You can target this area. That is why there is no candle that you cannot trade. There is no candle. This is open and close level. You see price rejected. As soon as price move into that area, then you can start to look for a possible entry. Like, what is the market saying? So even in this case, this is the 5 minutes time frame, right? Right here was even the first break, because this is the first entry. Right here was the first break. So you can enter off this area as well when price was retesting this area, or you allow price to shift market again when price retests that area from this low, high, lower low right here. Then your entry could be here as well. You see, so it's just up to you. And if you are still waiting for more confirmation, you can still see we have up, then we have this long down candle after this balance area. What we did, we created a fair value gap, and this green candle, we tap into it, and price started moving down. So it's just all your choice. All these are just noise, in the market. You don't really need all of this. Make it simple. Even in this time frame, like, look, after a shift of market structure, so price retires this area. Now, straight away, you can see this straight engulfing after a high was created. Straight engulfing candle right here. Then price repriced this area later on, and price started moving. All those things is just noise, Just keep it simple from the 15 minutes or whatever. Then just look for price retest that area, then come down, shift market, and start going down, No, it's just like this. So yeah, this is what we have on gold. Like this area, we have a 4-hour balance area that price might seek the low or high as liquidity, then tap into a higher time frame point of interest, which is the 4-hour level. Any question before we go?
Go, like finish?
Can look at GJ.
Wait, because I asked you last time. I asked you last time to show me the indicator settings again, please. And
I have it here. So what do you want to say? But I think we did set this indicator. I did set this with you the last time. So you can take a screenshot.
Wait.
From here.
I can't take no screenshot. Wait. But you say you're recording this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is why I'm taking it down slowly.
Okay, thank you.
And the style right here.
Okay.
Yeah. So GJ, let's talk about GJ real quick.
And EJ after this, real quick. Thank you.
EJ. So
Mm-hmm.
you can see GJ is forming a swing low right here now. We have a low, low, low. GJ is forming a swing low right here from the weekly, you know, time frame anyway, because this week hasn't closed yet. So what do we have in daily time frame? We have a high has been swept yesterday, day before yesterday, and yesterday we sweep this high. And what do? We close below this area. So which means this area is now a key level for GJ to probably retest and sell. So my sell, where will I likely target? I post something on this chart like 100. This level is my area where I will likely target. What is this? I said 188 980 or 180 900. What is 180 900? Right here, the same area. So you already have a point of interest in GJ. What is this area? Open and close level. Where does market return? It return from this open and close level. It's a point of interest to where? Back into a point of interest. This is how DJ is going to look from this area to this area. They're like this before we will see that up move. That's GJ is just playing around first. But if you don't understand the whole thing, you will just fall for GJ trap. Identify your area. This is the area. Oh my God, no. Why do I identify this area? It's simple. This is the daily time frame. We have Monday. Is this Monday? No, Friday. We fail to close above this high. Tuesday, no, on Monday, I mean, we fail to close above this high. When did you close above this high? It was on Tuesday. Since then, this now become valid. This area now, before it wasn't valid. This is a sweep of liquidity and a high now being created. It wasn't valid until we close above this area. That is when it becomes valid. That is why I know GJ will come back to this area. And now it's simple. How do we trade? We can literally see price took out previous day high, which was on Wednesday high. What? Price now moved back where? Into that is why I'm showing you guys every possible point of interest in this market. This is open and closed market because there is a gap there, but you can define both of them were what? Both tapped in. So now, when we took this high, let's just see. We took that high. Right here. What is that? A point of interest, right? Is the high. What happened? A low, a high, low, low, whatever. Then this was our entry area right here. But you know what? Price never came back into this area in London session. Price never came back in London session. So go back. This was all Asia anyway, but I'm just showing you guys this was all Asia. We wasn't trading the Asia session. But look, a high, low, a high, low, a high, a displacement, what? Breaking this low and this low. This last candle could be your entry, or from this body right here could be your entry. That means there is no way this price will come to stop you out. I don't know how many pips we are using, but yeah, this high can just be enough. This is even 12 pips. Or till London session. On a normal day, you are waiting for London session to reprice this area. This London session could have repriced this area and continue. Oh shit, use the wrong one. Could have repriced this area and continue going down to where we already have area that we did marked out. This will just be your TP first. What happened there? As price hit that area, what did price do? A high, a low, then a broke of that high right here. You guys see I sold in GJ this evening, right? This is why I sold GJ, because price is coming to this area, but when we hit this area, we got a confirmation. We never retested this area. So there was a fair value gap from the 4 hour right here. No, was it 4 hour or 1 hour, whatever? This one. I didn't use this. I used this like this. So in the 4 hour, there is another thing, a breaker block. This candle, the middle, right here. This was the middle. So I got my entry from there to sell this market back here. That is all I wanted. This body or this high, that is what I wanted on GJ. I can risk, like, you know, not like a lot of money, but like, I mean, when I use 20 pips, doesn't mean like I'm risking a lot, you know. It's $1,000 because I know where I put my stop loss. Price came here, I exit. So which means today, what do we have? We have this level. What does price do? Price top into this area now to move back where? Into this area or into this area that we never mitigated yesterday or whatever, or today. This area or this area. So I will take this area because it's a higher time frame level. I will take this area because it's a higher time frame level. So which means this one has been mitigated right here. Which means the daily level is here, and this one here is here as well, the daily level. So I would like to see price Asia traded into this area, then come down to run all of this low into this area. Then we can see a continuation buy for GJ the rest of whatever, the month or something. This is what I would like to see on GJ. You have your area marked out, right? So what is this? Once price get here, you look for your entry confirmation. Once it gets here, you look for your entry confirmation. That's all. Price is in between. I say price is here, so I want price to come down or I want price to buy. So where am I looking to get in, here or here? That's all for GJ. If price is getting here, where is the price likely to buy from? Probably here, which is doing right now, into this area. So this is just basically analysis you all need. So this is for this, and you have to mark your level out as well. You can re-watch this video, you know. So, and if you say EJ,
Yes, please.
so what is going on with EJ? You cannot do it. So go to the daily. What do we have in the daily? We have a high, a low, then a break of this area. What is this? We seek this low, then we broke a structure right here. When did we broke the structure? On Tuesday. ever since price haven't retested this area. So where will price likely return? I would like price to return to this consecutive candle right here. This area is where I would like price to return into. So what happened? Have we seek the high? Yes. And when we seek the high, you want to look for confirmation for price to what? Sell back down into this level. So what do we have? On this 4 hours area, we have a low that price haven't even broken and closed below. And we have this fair value gap that price moved into and start dropping down. 1 hour time frame, what do we have? When we moved into this area, we only stick below. We haven't really broken any, we didn't break this low yet. But if you look at the 1 hour time frame, this is easier to see. In the 1 hour time frame, you can see this level right here. So what did price do? Price created, let's just start from here, a high, a low, a high, a low, a high, a low, a high, a low, a high, low, until we broke the last area right here. This was the broke and shift in market structure. So which means where is the, this is the low, this is the high. So those consecutive candles are one candle. You can mark it out like this, plus it's overlapping this fair value gap, and you can just use that one. There's no need to use the fair value gap. So you use this body, and as soon as price tap into the body, this is your entry. Now price is trading within that area, and we already seek this low, yet we didn't break and close below it. So you just have to wait to see what price is going to do. But for sure, you have already identified this area from the high time frame for a sell possible where price might sell into right here. That is your area where price may sell into. This is the higher time frame area, the consecutive candle from the daily. So you have seek the high, which I just showed you now. In the high, in the 1 hour, a shift in market structure. Price retests this area for continuation to the downside.
Can you go back to the daily?
Yes.
I know you're too fast for me now. Okay.
What?
So I say you were so fast just now.
This is open and close like the DJ.
Yes,
The
but
low or the
on the
high.
bottom, because you said the POI on the bottom, on the daily, where it broke.
This one right here.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So
this is where price is likely to retest. What will we do? We seek a low, a higher time frame, strong area.
yes.
Then we displace to the upside, causing a break of structure right here. A shift in market structure or a change of character, whatever you want, change the state of delivery, I will say.
Yes.
Have markets tested this area? No. We need to close above it. This, all those ones didn't close above it. This was the time that price has closed above it. Ever since, market hasn't returned back into this area. This area is a very key area. Whether today, tomorrow, next week, price will retest this area. You just have to be aware of this area. So, like I say,
I just
price
have a question. Hold on.
Okay.
So you drew that line right there because the two black candles are the last down candles before the up.
It's 3 that will plus this one. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. You have to know when to use all of this series of candle and one. In this case, this is green, these are the 3 before this break to the upside.
Okay.
So yeah, and what we went to run this high. What is this? Repricing area, high time frame area of interest, right? You also have a fair value gap here. I'm just showing you those are area of interest, you shouldn't rule anything out. But here we have already tapped into this area. We have this area and this area now. So this is closed. We might just run through this area, but I'm just telling you, you shouldn't rule it out, So those are the only 2 areas that you have now to the downside. And the 4 hour, what was it in the 4 hour? We have a balance displacement, then balance, then this displacement. We create a fair value gap. What does price do? We seek liquidity, we rebalance inefficiency. What is this? We rebalance this inefficiency. Rebalance this inefficiency, what does it mean? We need to seek the liquidity again, and we did right here. And now price is now moving within this range. In the 1 hour, you can see it very well. So you don't have much on EJ right now. You just better wait for EJ to do what it wants to do. For example, you already have previous day high and low. If price is going to what? Buy up, probably we just come here, seek the low into this area, then continue going higher. Or it probably we just seek this high into where? Let's see, what do we have in the weekly time frame? We have this whole candle. The daily time frame, what do we have? We have this open and close and this area as well. But I mean, I don't know how EJ move faster or whatever, but yeah, you have this area and the open and close area as well, which price may likely, move into when we seek all of this high. But yeah, it's just you to identify all of this, and we can just seek the high and not even move into this area and create the structure or whatever you want to see around this area after we seek the high, or let me take this one out. You also have this area, it's a point of interest, and you have this high. As soon as you seek this low, probably price is coming to seek this high, this little high here, this little high here. And remember, this is also a fair value gap, like this. So this is a point of interest. You just have to pay attention. I don't know what time it's going to come here or something, but yeah, like I say, that area is some area that price never even retests in London session. So it could be, you see, this is like relative equal highs, London and New York. So price might just seek this level, then give you a confirmation around this level to sell this market back all the way down. So you know where to target first. Oh my god. Right here first. Then before you will be thinking about this area. Is that understood?
I think so, yes. Thank you.
What?
Got it.
Why is your
What?
your mic so low?
Is it? I don't know. For me, I mean,
Yeah, it's very low.
let me see.
Any question?
No question, Andrew. Thank you.
But I don't know how to make my mic.
I think it's better
Um,
now.
and now?
It's okay.
Okay. Yes, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.